let's get started for day 3 of watercolor month. We are painting a flower every single day this month. And again, if you have not seen the first 2 videos, we are using the flower color guide. I am randomly opening to a page and painting that flower. So today is day 3. We will get 31 days this month, and so let's go ahead and let's see. All right, let's open our book and see. Okay, that's an interesting flower, but we can do it. This is weird, and I've never seen that. That's called a pitcher plant. Interesting. But I believe we're going to do this one. This is the Amaryllis. I do want you to know, I don't know flowers and their names very well, so if I say them wrong, I'm very sorry. But this kind of looks like a firework, so this is kind of perfect. It's the day before the 4th of July here in the US. So let's do this. This is weird, but I love it. I think for this one, the way I want to approach it is I want to do these really thick stalks first, and then do the firework thing over top. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's pick a green, shall we? All right, I'm going to take Undersea Green from Daniel Smith, and I will be changing up the paints I use some throughout this month. I'm not going to only use this, but I am like sitting down and painting several at a time. So for this chunk, I'm going to use Daniel Smith, and then I'll use another one for a few days and so on. So, okay, I have Undersea Green, and we're just going to do the 3 just like there is in this picture. So we're going to do a short one, a medium, and a tall. So I'm just going to go on the side of my brush, just like that. Add a little bit of water to that. All right, there's the first one. All right, the second one, we're gonna go, oh, and I am using, I keep forgetting I need to tell you what I'm using because I just filmed and I thought I've already said it, but anyways, I am using a natural hair brush right now. This is the Rhapsody Kolinsky Sable size 2. Adding a little bit of depth right there because it is behind the other one. Okay, and we're gonna have some petals coming through, so I wanna try to lift. Oh, this is a staining shade. It's okay. We're gonna lift a little bit through that one, and then I want to lift a couple of strokes through this one as well. If you did not know, you can lift watercolor. Some paints, some colors lift easier than others. So there's that. Okay. All right. And then we've got one more of these giant stalk looking things. So I'm going to go straight up here. Add some water to that. Again, if you have not seen the first 2, we are keeping these loose, quick, simple paintings. So the flower is going to be here, and it's going to have some coming out here and here. Now, yes, I could have painted the flowers first, and that's normally what I do, but this is how I felt like doing it today. So it's a weird flower. I wanted to approach it differently. Okay, so there are the base of these. This undersea green is such a beautiful color. All right, so there's that. Kind of looks like bamboo. All right, so we've got this kind of muted pale yellow, and then this reddish. It is also kind of muted. So I think I want to take some buff titanium, like so, and I'm going to add just a touch of yellow. I'm going to take just a touch of cad yellow. A lot of buff titanium. Okay, so let's start up here. And I'm going to kind of outline the shape of these strange little firework things. So this is going to be fun because you can just kind of do whatever because they're weird shapes. They go really pointed. Some of them are really skinny. This one comes in front. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just putting in some basic shapes, and then we're going to add the red to it. Let's see here. Curve that one down. And again, I am not trying to replicate it exactly. I just want to get it similar. So I'm actually going to take Lunar Red Rock. And then a touch of Quinn Gold. That's pretty. Okay. Tiny bit of permanent red, just a little bit to brighten that up. Okay. So we're going to go over this buff titanium mixture with some of this red. Just adding some of this into it, and then we'll go in and put some little details in a second. But I just want to mix some of this color in it. So we have both of those colors. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take my dotting tool. If you don't have one of these, I need to link this because this is such a great tool for watercolors. But we're going to map out this front one right here. So I'm going to do a line here and go up the side of that and kind of make little veining marks through that. Okay. And then we have another one coming behind that. And if you have wet paint, like you see it's pulling the red through that yellow, giving you little lines. So when it gets to doing the details, you could probably just do that really quickly. But I will add some more depth in here and there. Okay. Copy and repeat. So I'm going to go to this one down here. Since that one was upright, these are kind of out. They'll be a little bit different, but here's the center of our flower. And we're just going to come out. Just kind of make this like a firework of leaves, just going in all directions. Don't try to copy it exactly. Don't get hung up on making it exactly like your photo. This is just our inspiration. Again, see, mine doesn't have all these white spaces like that does. That's okay. This is how I wanted that one to go. And I'm going to add some red here and there. Kind of coming out from that. Make it look however you want it to look. Do a couple that are just red. Okay, and I'll come back to that and add some darker red details as well. But there's that. It looks nothing like this, and that's okay. This is a very strange flower, even for me. It's not what I normally paint, so. Okay, this one kind of comes up a little bit. Put a little bit of that there. Then this one is gonna go, got a petal coming down this way. You can let your brush run out of water and do some dry brushing, adding more texture to it. There we go. Okay, this red is much, much darker. This is actually kind of closer to the red that's in the flower. Okay, so this one has a lot of red in it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some red down there. Some have red on like half of them. Just kind of coming out everywhere. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and, while I have this on my brush, do a little bit of details on some of these, just kind of separating them. All right. So there is that. I'm going to take some buff titanium and see if this will go over it with some of these little stamen. Buff titanium is a little bit more opaque, so I can do this. But honestly, I like the effect that these flowers are giving without the stamen, so just going to put some little marks here and there. Okay. All right. This looks like a carnival, and I love it. Again, this is an inspiration. This is not anywhere near exact, but oh, that was fun. That was actually a little challenging for me, but I actually like the combination of colors. Let's go ahead and do our splatter for the end. Splatter some of this gorgeous red mixture. Again, that was Lunar Red Rock, cadmium, and permanent, cadmium yellow and permanent red, kind of all mixed together. And oh, I love it. A little bit of the green, splash some of that. And that, my friends, is day 3. I almost said 2. All right, so there's our like firework looking flower. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are painting along with me every day, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your versions of these flowers. But that is it for today. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see those future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. And we will see you tomorrow, day 4 of Watercolor Month. Bye. Yeah, but that's it.